along with Luka Garza. Garza wears number 52, second best Luka in the NBA. Jason Tatum, Derek White rounding out the 5.
A long second.
Here's Garza, the man we're talking about. VJ Edgecombe, so bouncy. Just tips it to himself. It's going to be Edgecombe, Drummond, George, Edwards, and Grimes.
Look for this guy right here to get more aggressive with this unit on the floor for the Sixers.
Playoff P.
Yeah. Lineup. He's going to look to get shots on goal.
Nick Nurse was raving about Paul George and what he has meant to this club down the stretch. Talked to him before the game. Peyton Pritchard from the free throw line, left it short. Luka, a rebound. And Tatum, the best bodies for a wing defender, and he's got instincts that are probably even better than the body. Shinerman, Delhi never let that ball ever come out of Hastings, Nebraska.
Yeah, he is.
5-point lead for the visitors. And that'll be a kickball on Tatum. Played at South Dakota State and Creighton. Baylor Shinerman, probably best known as a high school quarterback. Left-handed throwing quarterback out of Nebraska. Numbers game for Boston. This is a 4-on-3. White, the man who's open. Had to hesitate, Dale. Didn't really want to fire that
Really
up there.
did, yeah. I think his confidence is waning a little bit. Talking to him not shooting that 3-ball very well.
Two minutes into our second quarter. Boston lost at home on Tuesday. They do not want to stub their toe in back-to-back games and all of a sudden be in a real pickle. Shot clock's down to 4. Tatum. Shinerman. Big-time offensive rebound. And it results in 3 for 1.
Where got a big-time rebound right there and found White for an open triple.
Went for the steal, and he bumps in. A couple of days ago, he was 2 for 10 from behind the arc. Edgecombe on top of Garza.
Just put him in that middle screen roll like they do Maxey. Let him go to work. Bounces into a really nice float game.
Tatum says no to the screen. Now he'll take the screen from Garza. And Drummond keeps hitting the deck. It's like he's on skates. And it costs them 3. Garza. Grimes. And a foul. Don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app.
They have the mentality, we're going to continue to take open shots. We're going to get open shots against the Sixers. Let's knock them down and trust what got us here.
And Joe Mazzulla was not sweating it. He called it variance. So it's just going to happen. Shooting variance. Sometimes you're going to make them, other times you don't. Shinerman finds a spot. Matches.
Didn't like his odds. One dribble to his right and pull the trigger on the left hand.
Last 4 field goals for the visitors have all been 3s. Playoff P. Oh, yeah. Paul George along the baseline.
Spins away from all the trouble and the gravity fadeaway on the baseline. He's been
2010 draft class, but Paul George has still got a deep bag.
Yeah, he should be fresh. Missed a lot of...
He tells me, I'm not buying it. He's a young guy. He's always playing to the cameras.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Chris. Gets into the paint and drops it home.
Yeah, I'm with Kelly. I'm not buying it either. All these guys know where the camera is at all times.
Both sides have made a change to the center spot. Bona comes in for Philadelphia. Queta comes in for Boston. White, Queta, Pritchard, Shinerman, Brown. 5 on the floor for Boston. 7 minutes to play, first half. And a foul is going to be called. Pritchard. He saw Paul George in front of him, said, Now George picks up the loose ball. 1 man to beat. What? Oh, look at Brown from behind. Saves the day. White. Last touch spot. Maxey back on the floor for the 76ers. Shot clock's down to 5. Pritchard slips inside. It will be Philadelphia ball.
Gotta play screen.
Here's George. Had a nice second quarter, both ends of the floor. And he keeps on keeping on. It's PG-13. For years he's worn 13. Can't do that here in Philadelphia. Number retired, Wilt Chamberlain. That's not coming down from the Raptors anytime soon. George is hit in the midsection, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Brown. Off is minutes away at 8:08 Eastern time. Simultaneous games. One in the Eastern Conference, one in the Western Conference. Maxey. He had options. He could have left it for Bona. Pritchard relocates. Tatum fought for it, picked up by Shireman, and a loose ball. Boston the lead in the ball, up by 5, closing in on the 5-minute mark of our second quarter. Shot clock's down to 4. Shireman. Bona, the rebound hits the deck, trying to keep it away from Tatum. And Tatum has it. Fresh shot clock for Boston. Tatum missed a layup, but nothing bad ever really happens to Tatum. Ball stays with the Celtics. Brown. What? That almost fell. And a foul in the backcourt as Edge team that wants to space the floor and fire up threes and score a bunch of points. They're going to throw up their sleeves if they're going to win this game on the road.
They are. They're going to have to dig in defensively and not allow open threes like that.
Pritchard saves it to Tatum. Vucevic didn't even look at the rim. Brown all the way to the cup.
He's one of the best in the league to fight through any kind of physicality when he has a live dribble.
George likes this matchup. Maybe he shouldn't. Missed everything. Ball stays with Philadelphia. Edgecombe and a foul. No, just scored the goal. He was flexing like he got fouled. And do we have it? That was back in the first quarter. Shireman quickly back on his feet. Bona is pushed from behind and lands off. And Lakers Rockets side by side. That is cool. It's perfect. 3 for 3. That is the first miss at the free throw line for Philadelphia as a club. They had made their first 9. White, Brown, Vucevic, Tatum, and Hauser playing together. 3:20 remaining, second quarter. Tatum gets to a spot and finishes.
When Tatum says, "Come with me, I'm going to give you a mid-range."
Maxey, Bona, Oubre, George, and Edgecombe. And another bad screen. No Joel Embiid, so those two are sharing the center spot. And a quick give back. It's a foul called on Vucevic.
Contact that gets the whistle.
Sixers down 6. Maxey splits a double team. Touched from behind for big time company. Drummond gets it to Maxey. And another block. White took it from him. And it's finished by Drummond.
A ball fake. He waits for the traffic to clear and he flushes it with 2.
Drummond's first playoff dunk. He's been one of the best dunkers in the NBA for the last 14 years. Vucevic, back of the rim. Maxey, surrounded by Celtics. George. Hauser knocks it away.